Hello and good evening. Welcome to the stream, everyone. This is Winry, and we're getting ready to play some Regrowth. Who's excited? I have been busy. So why don't you guys let me know how my volumes are at first. I have turned my music down just a touch. I didn't want it to be too distracting. But, yeah, let me know how I sound. Switched over to the game view here, and I'll turn my... I had my overlay off. Yesterday I played a little bit of a very old game, and it was, my overlay was clipping a lot of the information, so I turned it so people could see it. But here we are. We're atop one of my buildings. I do like to try to start out with a view of my city. Doesn't really have a name yet. It could be like Nueva Roma, or Roma Nueva. That sounds Spanish. It's probably Nova is probably the Italian for new. New Rome? We could call it whatever we want, right? So, let's see. I need to make sure I've turned the volume back. We are on top of the tech building, and I've done quite a bit of building between streams on Wednesday and today. You notice anything? This is the forum. This is, well, you know, Town Central, the forum where everyone comes to meet. There is a new building right there. So we'll move over here so you can see it at this forward view. This is the building that we did about a week ago that's got our earth, air, water, and fire essence, and then it's doing my cobble gen. This building I modeled after a picture I saw of what they think Roman apartment buildings looked like. The bottom had shops, and then you lived above ground, above the shops. So I modeled it sort of off of that the best I could. Made some few changes. A bit closer here. I haven't done a whole lot of interior work. There's no sidewalk. I want to put signs above the shop. Done that. There's no floor. But I built all this today, so that explains, right? I don't have that much done. But this is the way that looks here. The access to the second floor is this stairwell here, and I do need to fix this dirt a bit. There's also a side entrance to the store here. So we go up the stairs, and we're on the second floor. And I put the nether materials in here. So we've got ardite, cobalt, nether, seeds, and glowstone. This would probably be 2 floors if I were building this to scale, and it would probably, you know, be like 4 different little apartments up here, but this is Minecraft, and I didn't want to do that. So it has the illusion from the outside of being several apartments, but from the inside, it's just one big room at the moment. There's a bit of the detailing for the windows. And this is done all the way around. Got a banister and a vent. So that's the way this is. I have to style everything yet. Step assist, it's hard to get back in. There we go. So we'll fly around this building so you can see that I have decorated all the way around. This is obviously very plain, but it's the back of the building, so I'm not exactly concerned. And then the top has 2 pitched roofs. Normally there would be water collection pools there for water, because the apartment buildings usually did not have any indoor plumbing of any sort, so they needed to be able to collect water. But this is not all I have built. If you recall in the last stream, I showed you a bit of the Colosseum and said that I had a lot more building to do on that. And we're going to be working in the Colosseum today because I'd like to get my blood altar going. Well, one of 3. I have some work to do on that in order to continue some more automation. Oh, look at all these. I set up an automated tree farm here. I have warded blocks to protect my golem, who is in here harvesting fir trees. Extra biome trees, if you didn't know, have an auto planting rate depending upon how many saplings drop from the leaves. Like really big trees like this have a bunch of saplings, can replant themselves. So that's the mechanic I'm doing here, is that when the saplings just sit here long enough, if they sit here, they have the tendency to grow. And then my little iron golem over here is chopping them down, and then as you can see, some have grown outside of the warded area, and I'm kind of okay with that right now. Not too concerned. If it gets annoying, I might have to change this from grass to something else. Said something. But have fun. We'll have fun, won't we? We'll have lots of fun tonight. So it's been running. I've already got 1,755, 57, 59 logs since I started this a couple hours ago. So yeah, it's going. Base under somewhere. Here is the Colosseum. This is what I have been working on. Hi, Sapopa, nice to see ya. Here is the second part of the Colosseum. Last time you saw it, it was chopped off here and it didn't have these entrance columns. But I wanted to get the arches in for the second floor. So all of these have little cubby holes. I'm going to be putting statues in here. So we have the gravestone mod or whatever it is that lets you make statues of like villagers and the Steve skin. So I thought each of these little cubby holes would be perfect to have a statue in. So I'm going to do that. That's the way it looks like here on the outside. This front section is going to be a bit more grand. It's going to have a bit more detail. Right now it's really smooth. And I don't have the entranceway really done yet. I just have an idea planned out. So when you get in here, fill that in yet. It's nice and plain for the moment. I do have plans for in here. And this is my main altar. The one we're going to be working on today is over on this side. It's going to be my Well of Suffering altar. And then over here will be the altar of the orb. So, let's fly up so you can see. Here is what I've got so far for the Colosseum. Got the seating. I'm not going to do a second layer. I am of seating. I mean, I'm going to do another layer on the outside, shorter, and it's not going to have arches. But then it'll be done. So maybe another 5 or 6 steps up around there. And then I can cap it off with a bunch of flags or something. I don't know. I'm working on this slowly, bit by bit, but this is what I've got so far. So there's that. I did, when I moved all of those plants into here, freed up my garden so I can put more in here, and then I decided to decorate for Christmas. So my villa, I put some garland on. This is chisel leaves. You can chisel them to Christmas lights. So I put Christmas garland on my villa. And if you were here on Wednesday, we were trying to get wormwood. Well, I got wormwood, so I've been working on upgrading it and getting it to max stats. That. And I think that's it. I think that's what I've done. So, who's excited to get some building done today, get some work done today? My plans, as you can see from the title, is to get the Crimson Cult book, that's the Thaumcraft quest, and to work on the blood altars. So, this book, this is what we're going to work on first. So, this unlocks the Eldritch knowledge with getting to the Eldritch dimension, which I've never done. So that ought to be interesting. To craft the book, we need a lot of stuff. We need a void metal ingot, which I have made. That was a previous quest. But we have all this Crimson Cult armor to make, and it requires blood magic to make it. And then I need to make another Thaumonomicon. So, on top of that, we also have to collect some Essentia, some moderate instability, so I believe my current setup should work just fine. So, let's do the easy one first. Let's do the Thaumonomicon. And I don't want to, use the one I have because I still refer to that, obviously. So let's grab the books that I have here. Make myself a bookshelf. Down. Okay, go. Okay, I got two of those. I'm not. Okay. So let's head over here. To our Thaumcraft area. I still haven't cleaned up the heads from when we did that major instability one. Void magnet. How many metal stuff? I didn't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Have 8 out. Okay, good. Okay. So. That. Alright, so we need to make both of these. Looks like I need to make 2 of the helms, dip 1 of them in mana. The helm is made by a chain helmet. Okay. Which means I need to make chain links. That isn't hard at all. So let's grab some iron. Let's do 32 iron bits. Some chain link. Let's see if Yep. Okay, so we have a chain helmet. Do 2 of those because after we do the blood magic, we'll need to dip it. Cult robe is the chest plate in the blood altar. And the chest plate. Okay, so this looks like I'll be doing one of these twice. So I'm gonna make this stuff because I bet there's those boots. do one set of boots. There's no. Well, I got a full inventory, so we'll start with that. Let's turn these back to ingots. Going. All right, so let's head on over to our Coliseum. Put some lights over there. It needs to be lit up, all nice and sparkly, pretty. I need to put some like gladiator statues out here. That would be cool. I wonder if anyone's made any that I could just copy, because I'm not very good at the statue building. I'm gonna do this so that we're not disturbed by a lot of things. We're gonna okay, how much is in here right now? 26,000. And how much do we need for the helm? 5,000. So we can do both of these helms. There's one. Of course, it's not going to auto eject it because I don't have it set to eject. There's two. Alright, so we got those. And then for the chest plate, it needs 8,000. I know we have that in. Not quite sure we'll have it twice, though. Yes, we do. Right. And then we need to kill some things. Okay. We're out a bit. And you guys are loud, so I'm gonna turn you. Alright. So let's get some more blood. Our LP. For 14,000. These boots need 4,000, so we can get food. Okay. Alright, we got this start. We need to go dip one of the helms and one of the chest plates in the mana pool. All the saplings that have planted themselves. Goodness. There's another one that grew outside. I could expand the wordage thing. I don't know how far the golem will walk the top tree. Something I did not test. Alright, this has got the alchemy catalyst under it. So we'll do that. That gives us 2 items. Why are all these cows getting out? Get it. So many. All right. Sorry, I just got a Skype message from Vasky, the mod developer for Botania. Yay! He's gonna fix my problem. So glad. Okay, now back to this. So we have that, and that, and that. We need the leggings and the greave. Chest plate. So these are the two we need. The greaves. There's 7,000 for the pants. I'm going to assume the leggings are these again. Okay. So the problem I've been having, since you probably want to know, is that I don't know if you know, but I am a Patreon supporter of Vasky and the Botania mod, and I have been for several months. And with that comes the option to have one of the mystical flowers render above your head on your character, so you'd be able to see it like where the butterfly is, only to be attached to my head. So I haven't had it for a while, and then it just disappeared. So I reported it to Vasky. Now saying he or she is now saying something else. Sorry. Gotta say thank you, you know. So yeah, I'm a Patreon supporter, and I loved having the little flower render above my head. I have the mystical magenta flower. So he said it'll be fixed tomorrow. I'm not sure if I need to install the new update for it to actually work. It might be the case. But at least I know when I use the new Botania update, it will show up. Yay. Alright, we need 8,000. There is 10. So we'll be able to do one. And then the other one, I'll need to kill some people. Sounds like it's something that I could actually fix. He's got a fix that's going to go out in the next version, but he said that there's a way to get it to spawn the flower now, I think, if I understand him correctly. Which, by the way, you don't get to just chat with him via Skype unless you're a certain Patreon level, which I got to do. So I don't exactly just chat with him, but I do ask for help and tell him how much I love his mod and stuff, so input is good, right? Let's get this one going. And go. Let's kill these zombies. And while we're at that away, because we don't need it right now, we'll go mana the leggings. And here's Sapopa to join the game. You've not actually played the game in so long. Alright. So what they said would what he said would fix my problem, which I doubt I even have one over here. Do I have an index? Oh, but I don't think I have food in the index. Yeah. He said to make a potato and name it. And that should trigger the thread in the code. Let's give it a shot. I believe you just throw a potato into the mana pool. I like my little flower. That gets a carrot. Oh, that's got the alchemite. There we go. Do I need to make a name tag, or can I just put it in an anvil and name it? I don't remember. Let's see. Let's name it. I know there's a bunch of people I could name it. Can I just name it me? You said just give it any name. But I know there's a bunch of really cute potatoes. Nebrous. Did that do anything special? It did do something special. That's funny, the glowstone dude. Okay, it did! It put the flower on my head! Okay. There you go. There's me with the mystical magenta flower on my head. Woohoo! I'm happy. Let's go put Nebrous over here. So we put him in front of the portal. Now, if you guys have been following along, Vasky is pushing out a whole bunch of major changes due to some input that she's gotten from the Reddit thread, Reddit community. A lot of it is great. It's going to be really positive for moving the mod along, and this is my favorite mod ever, so I don't really foresee any big differences. I may have to change my mana production because it said something in the changelog that if a thermal lily absorbs lava during its cooldown, it resets the cooldown. So I don't think I'll be able to do this. It would need to be on a timer so that when it's smoking like this, there's no lava near it, only when it's ready to absorb lava again. So I might either do this lava, or I can change it to something else entirely different. So, yeah. What's in there? Alright. Do I have the greaves and stuff in my inventory? Okay, let's go get this going. We need to, once we have these things, we need to make sure we have all the essentia, which I doubt. Because I don't spend time over here when I'm not streaming just to make essentia. So I doubt that I have all of that. But this is all the items. And... $16 of all of Alienus, Cognito, Sensus, and Tenebrae. Alienus, we got 18. Cognito, 32. Tenebrae, 23. Sensus, 20. Hey, we have it all. We have everything we need. So let me get my staff out. And let's make this cult book. Takes a while. Oh, there it goes. Now the items are being sucked in. And I very likely will get warp from this. I'm expecting it. I had so much warp problems while I was building. It drove me insane. Yep, there you go. I've got warp. Alright. I have permanent warp. Fantastic. Where is my sanity checker? Anyone know where my sanity? Of course I get it right away. Thank you very much. My sanity checker. You guys probably can't see that. I'm at the second bar. I am really going to have to figure out how to get rid of some of this. I can't remember. If anyone can remind me how to get rid of some of this temporary warp, that would be good. I could make a bath. How do you make that soap? I need this tallow block, which is 9 pieces of tallow, which is rotten flesh and magic. Cotton. And magic. I've got 30. Two each, so I have enough to make a tallow block to start. Useless because no one plays on the server? These I might not have. No, I don't care. I'm not interested in traveling. These I probably don't have enough of. We'll have to get that. That. Alienus, Cognito, Ordo, Seno. Alienus we need. There's Seno. We have the Seno. Cognito we just have. The other one was Ordo. So we need Ordo and Alienus. I know Ender Pearls are Alienus. What's Ordo? Not sure what to do, Sapopa, but you could always craft me a whole bunch of iron golems, the Thaumcraft golems. I need to fill my mines, so I need harvest golems. You're welcome to work for me. I have a bunch of golden fluid pipe I can just toss. Chiseled stone. That wins. So we need to get ender pearls and chiseled stone. Does the Crimson Rites book show up in my library? No. Okay. Let's put it here. Based off why I was going in here. What? Seriously, why was I walking in here again? This is terrible. I didn't clear squat from my inventory. Oh, ender pearls. Yeah, we're making some soap first before I go absolutely bat crazy here with all of this stupid warp. So there's 8. That'll get me 32 alienus and some precantatio. And then I also needed... Yes, Sapopa, he is. He's over by the Colosseum on the Gaia Guardian Arena side. He's still there. At least he was there this morning. And then I was going to do chiseled stone. Chiseled stone. Gives me... Great. Okay. Whoop. Well, I just took a bath. Okay, Ordo. I have 9. I don't want to put them all in there. Otherwise, I won't have. Those stuff. And then the other was the ender pearls. Okay. Don't need half of this stuff. I could say put the right. It's good. Alright, I got enough Ordo. Working on the alienus. Right. This is filtering whatever's in. So faster. It's starting to go up. 2.5 minutes. Wonder if I have enough to do a salt. Soap. There, it's at 9. Okay. Let's do this. Yay, soap. Let's get rid of some of this warp. Warp checker away, didn't I? Warp checker. Alright, warp checker says I'm almost to the top of the second bar. Rub-a-dub-dub. That doesn't look like it did squat. Oh, that's great. Doesn't say I have to do it in a spa. I might have to make that the sauna stuff too. The, what is it in the witching gadgets? Yeah, this. That isn't very at all. I don't know how it works. Oh, I'm gonna need to pump water into it. Huh. All right, we're making this. Block of coal. Ooh, mana beans. That's awesome, Sofopa. Bucket. Bucket, bowl, stone slab. Of everything. Now it does say I can just dump a bucket of water in it and it will last 10 minutes. Hi there. Don't mind me. Okay. Here. Here. Put water. Oh, do I still have my checker? No, of course I left it. Now it says you'll leave hungry. I'm all steamy. This is really cool. This animation's. Wonder how long I need to camp out in here for it to work. It's kind of like the fuzzy effect. It's kind of nice. My little flower, I love it. Alright, let's get rid of some of this crap in my inventory. Go in there. Leave that. But I need that. Get rid of the leaf. Covers. What my husband just texted me with. Probably his food. Yeah, it's his dinner plate. He's out having at a birthday dinner with friends. And yeah, not my friends, so that's why I'm not there. He's having lamb vindaloo. Super excited. Okay. That up and that'll take care of. So our next goal here work on our blood magic. What kind of better stuff, Sapopa? Should have brought some sand. So here's where the Well of Suffering is going under there. I've only got a tier 2. Gotta get to a tier 3. And I need a lot of rune sacrifice. So do a rune of sacrifice. Yes, diamonds are better. So are gold ingots. I need simply reinforced slates. Now, the cheap way to do reinforced slates we learned was to do the botanical slate. So that is just throwing stone into a mana pool, and then this converts cheaper. I got to go get some stone and glowstone while I am that. Fly faster than my world can gen. Look at all the trees that have grown outside of the area. I'm not sure what to do about that. Probably not. Might have to move the tree farm over where I'm gonna have forest. It's over by the witches area. Okay, stone. Oh, I got 45. Have any cobble in here? There's started cooking it up. We'll go throw these in. Hi, Sapopa. Visual glitch, it's actually still lit. Alright, got 54. We'll take 1500 LP now for each one. So we're gonna fill up the altar first. I like walking the roads. I got roads for a reason. I like walking. Alright. This is not done either. I have a bunch of blank runes that I need to swap out for speed runes, I want to say. I have to recount what I have here. And then obviously once it's upgraded to a level 6, I'm going to upgrade the augmented capacity to superior capacity. But I can't remember what else would be on my main. Or I would have to look at pictures of previous ones. You, sir, are no good to me. Little work. Here we go. Alright. Ooh. Already taken the reinforcers. I do have to apologize because this is probably going to be relatively boring. Wrong soldier for this guy. How are you from the pictures? No. Has anyone seen the gameplay trailer for the Final Fantasy VII remake? I got shown that today and I'm really excited. You know what? I forgot to grab glowstone. I have to go back, huh? So excited for it. Final Fantasy 7 and 9 and amazing Final Fantasy games. First one that I ever played was Tactics, and I love me some Tactics. If I could figure out, which I'm going to hopefully figure out how to do an emulator, I would love to play Tactics on Twitch. That would be cool. No one's making you play, Sapopa. Okay. This. And those run. What is this set to? Good, this is set to reinforce slate. I don't want them to sit in there for too long. They tend to bring to the next tier that I don't need. Well, that's definitely a bummer, Sofopa, but that's okay. I mean, everyone's got times where they just don't want to play a certain game. No reason to make yourself try to play. Boppin', about the 2 altars. I actually have 3. And I'll explain the logic in a second. I always play with 3 altars. And the reason of that is that each one serves a different purpose. This is my main crafting altar. This will be really fast. It'll have a very large capacity altar. And it'll be able to move LP really fast. So the runes that it's going to use are the dislocation and the speed and the capacity. That's what this one's going to be. But this type of altar is not good for maximizing LP from a Well of Suffering. So I actually use another one with a bunch of sacrifice runes and a bunch of acceleration so that LP moves out of it fast. And dislocation, again, so that it moves things faster out of the altar. That's the point of this one that'll have the Well of Suffering under it, is to generate all of the LP that I'm going to need as fast and as much as possible. And I'm going to pipe it into this altar and also over here into this altar that I haven't started yet. This altar will have my blood orb in it, and it will be filling my LP network. The point of this one is to have a bunch of the acceleration and dislocation, so the LP moves fast, and the rune of the orb, so it makes my LP network humongous, so that I can use the LP for all of the different rituals. And currently I'm planning on using a bunch of the lava stones. I think they're lava stones. Lava crystals. The lava crystals that smelt stuff in furnaces, so you don't have to put fuel in there. It uses LP, and it uses, I want to say 50, but it might be 20 LP per item. So if I'm going to use it in every single furnace I have, and you've seen my little array in my villa, and then I want to also have auto smelting of glass and stone, and you know, who knows, anywhere else I would want to use a furnace, I would need to have constant LP. And that is the reason why we're working on this right now, is because I want to get those lava crystals made. So that's why we're working on this altar, so I can get some LP generated. Then I can, whoop. Come on over here, Miss Witchy Witch. Have you guys seen the in 1.9 the sound that witches have now? It's so creepy. A little cackle. So I hope that answered your question, Thoppin. If you have others, feel free to ask. I try to answer as much as I can. Stick there. Look at those. Oh. 19,000 again. So let's do... 2 more sets, I think. I don't want to go too far away from this because it obviously doesn't rate. I only have 1 spawner in there. Seriously, my favorite Final Fantasy VII character is Tifa. I mean, I love Cloud. But I was actually considered using Tifa instead of Winry as my little Minecraft person. But, I guess I envisioned Tifa being a badass, and I am a scaredy cat when it comes to mobs. So, it didn't feel like it fit very well for me. Oh, you slow thing. I'm gonna be AFKing up at above this when I'm feeding the kitty cats in 10 minutes. So that it hopefully generates some more zombies. There's several items that do that. If you're talking about the Botania item, the Life Endure? I want to say the Life Endure. I believe it's in here. There it is. Yeah, it's in here. But I need mana, and I don't have mana over here. So, yeah. Alright, we need some gold. So, what else? I think I need stone. Skull. Stone, which I'm cooking. Gold. Okay. Go. Some start on the in. One more that we can craft. Yeah, I don't know. I noticed that, but I wasn't quite sure because isn't okay. Final Fantasy VII is ABT. Um, Not quite turn-based. It's got a timer. Yeah, thank you. Active time battle. Two more and I'll have. I don't know if there were two modes. Final Fantasy's paused when you were in the selecting what you wanted to do. Your timer did not tick down when you were in that screen. When you were selecting which attack or magic or summon or whatever you wanted to do. I loved the materia leveling system. That was awesome. That stupid Hopper Hawk picked it up. And we need stone. At these. Then we'll click on the work control. There's some. Oh, you're a bad shot. Okay. Tier 3, fantastic. Now we just need to get it to a tier 4 before it will accept a rune, accept the Well of Suffering. Oh, the rune of 4 is down and out. Same. This one. I have a bunch of these to make, but I also have to make runes of acceleration and runes of dislocation. Either of those. Yeah, because an orb that I can't make yet. These I can make though, because I can make these. But they consume the... Oh no, they don't. These don't consume the buckets, do they? Die. 10 in there. Hi, Loki. You only got 5 minutes, sweetie. A lot more fat. 7's a good start. Sand. Careful. Just dig it up and then put it back, I think. Stuff. Space. Move around now. Okay. Room number 1. Fun. It's very likely that when I'm done with this, I'll just smooth it back over. I won't have like a pyramid jutting down in there for it. So it is about time for the kitties to be fed. Alarm's gonna go off any second. So I will be right back in about 5 minutes. This is my 8 o'clock break. I'll see you shortly. Alright. Sometimes I sit there and stare at my kitty pictures for a while too that I know that are running on the screen. I'm like, aren't they cute? I'm so not a kitty person, right? No, that can't be. Wow. Goodness. That was impressive. Oh, we almost got it to its maximum. More reinforced slates. Let's go over and get some. And love my new building. Get my stables built. I have never bred horses. That's kind of something I'm looking for. Not that I expect amazing or anything. You know? Something different. Really cool. Alright. Way too much. Let's spread this out. 6 is about right. To be able to, the pipe to be able to pull it out fast enough so they don't convert to the next type. Okay. Have a scorpy headache. Very long. Cats are all hyper now. Goodness, they're running all over the place. Yo. There's the next batch of forest. I can make 25 or once I have some going. So let's go do that part. So I know AE2 is in this pack, and I know Mechanism is in this pack, but I have yet to find any need for that stuff. So what's the big deal? I mean, I know some people are really into the tech stuff, and I understand its usefulness. No more gold. Seriously, Max? This is why you throw up after eating. Just chill already. Oh. Almost there. So what is everybody's Christmas plans? You guys go to lots of different families and friends' houses for gatherings, or are you more of a quiet type? Not celebrate at all? I only have obligations to see my mom. My dad lives out of state, so it's not exactly something. Don't have a very good relationship, so worth it. But I love to hear about, you know, everyone else's family traditions. I do for holidays. If you're watching this on YouTube in the archives, you can leave a note in the comments and let me know that sort of stuff. Right. What's that, Sohopa? bit more. Six, 7. Yeah, that does suck. There. Stone. Don't have any. Be nice to get the corporea out to the blood altar so I don't have to put it. So my sacrifice altar is going to be a tier 5. As I'm going to get it. And that means it needs 108 runes. 70 something of them are going to be sacrifice runes. I'm using something extremely different so that I know where the pillars are, so that if I do remodeling, I don't destroy it. That's one. Out. So once this has all the blood runes in place, I have this already. I can use. Decide to lay down, Max. No. Oh, Grandpa Kitty. Alright, so we need 10 more sacrifice runes. 20 reinforced slate. And then I'll dig out the hole underneath the altar to set up the Well of Suffering and get going with that. I am trying to decide what to put in the Well of Suffering. I could use the traditional witches. If I use the regeneration ritual on top of the Well of Suffering, I think I can use anything, because I think I recall it said that the regen is fast enough that the whatever you put in there, if you use it together, doesn't die. Could be wrong. That. Be nice when I have the Well of Suffering one set up, because this doesn't produce as much LP per kill because of what's set up on here. There aren't any sacrifice runes on here, so but they're self-sacrifice. I could poke myself, I guess. But really quickly. Oh. That thing 5. Alright. Moving right along here. Getting some stuff done. More of these, so let's go get the gold. Really do need to get the golems to reset up into the mine. Pretty soon, I'm not gonna have any materials over here. Don't need. Okay, is this a tier 4? Yes. Okay. So, I need to dig underneath of this for the master stone. I think needs to be placed 5 below or above. Up. One by 11 by 1. It's the area, but it doesn't say. Here we go. The Master Ritual Stone must be within 5 blocks of the altar horizontally and 10 blocks vertically. Okay. Alright, so go. Oh, no. Did I really actually upgrade this higher than I thought it was? Oh, crap, I did. Everyone laugh now. It does more than 3x3. I did not know that. I didn't remember upgrading it higher. Oh, lordy, lordy. Yeah, thanks. Now that I know. Yeah, I haven't made one of those yet. Saying something. Dinner what? Alright, so the Well of Suffering is how big? That's what I'd like to know how big of a area to dig out. Is the Stone of Temperance difficult to make? One, 2, 4, 5, 6. So this 7, 8. I probably don't want to go too much further than that. Well, I want to go too. Sure, the ritual stone here. So I'll need to, I have more digging to do. He's laughing because I told him, I was like, yeah, I've got 3 people watching me dig a hole. Alright. Let's go this way. I do have to be careful because I know there's sand this direction. So I have to figure out if I want to change that over to sandstone or if I'm able to just have it at a lower height over here. And now I have to remember, the Well of Suffering needs dusk stones, doesn't it? I've not upgraded my diviner. And I don't think I have 50,000 LP in my network yet. Okay. Yay, I'm oddly drained. Let's right? I think this is big enough to get started. Let's start. Okay. Number one, I do have just enough LP in my net. But I do think that the Well of Suffering requires dusk stones, so I need to upgrade my diviner. I need to make 2 dusk tools and 2 demonic slates. 1 more demonic slate. Let's dump some. Really need to make that Thaumcraft mirror to dump stuff in. I only think about it when I'm streaming. I don't actually think about having it. That helped. Crafting table in my inventory. We'll dump that. Oh. What do I need to make dusk full blocks? Are just a whole. Ooh, coal blocks. Get them walk. Some more salt earth. Okay, 3,000 red and for the dust. For the inscribers themselves, I need 2,000 apiece. Hello, legit gamer. Nice to see you. So at least be able to do one of those. But the other one, I think I need a bit more. Justin. That one. Then I have one demonic slate. I just need one more. I need to make a bunch of so this is. It sure has. I haven't seen you around in a while. $10,000. Set this to plate. And you look up online here, many runes I'm suffering. 36. I have like 12 or I've been good. I've had good days and bad days. I've had a pretty bad day. Yesterday was pretty rotten. But today's not so bad. How you been? Hi, Carl. Nice to see ya. Got a party going on. It was just a really down day. I have my ups and downs emotionally, especially with the winter season. I have seasonal affective disorder. And sometimes days are just really, really tough. So nothing happened. I just had a really crummy. I did a lot of sleeping. 1,000 might not. Keep killing them. Oops. Crackety head and that. Oh, we can give it a shot. Forced. There's whatever is after reinforced. The name of it. There we go. Hey, it's all done. Alright, so let's make the diviner. Create it. Add it next. There we go. Can place dusk rune. Now I need to make 24 more of these. Master. So I need some more reinforced. Need. Okay. Let's see. Have some botanical slates. Okay. Well, it was nice to see you, legit. Thanks for stopping by. Die already, what the heck? Back to first. $40,000. Okay. Your second death like a man. Come on. Right. Come over there. Alright. Need to go get some obsidian. I'm gonna need to do, but let's get the. I sure like being able to fly. Okay. Six. I had all these trees growing outside the box. I hate it. Got it. Gonna have to have the hopper hawk pick up and have other golem put them down. So much garbage. I don't know why I didn't go drop this stuff off while I was there. Things just flying right back. There's 36, and now I need a master. I'm gonna need one more of that. So I have 72,000 currently at work. All right. There. Upgraded. What's going on? Could dig under. Freakishly death. Inhale. like that I have a
X.
B rank. Right. I can't remember if it like goes up and down, but make a bigger hole. Need to go under it anyway for the generation ritual if I choose that one. Okay. Let's see what happens. Looks done. Do you think my mic needs to be turned up a little? I'm not quite sure how much louder I'm going to need to put it because my levels say that it's already pretty high. There you go, I turned it up some. Okay, thanks. Hopefully it is for you. Let's see here. That should be 9. Yeah, you know, I probably should just turn the music down. That's late. There you go. I'd much rather have the music turned down and you can hear me more than the other way around. Music is no big deal. Okay, so now that we have this in the area, I have to decide if I want to do yeah, you are correct, Carl. And I'm not going to read it aloud in case it would spoil people who would be watching this. But you are correct in that. That is what happened. Doctor Who. I'm just clicking over to look at the ritual, don't mind, to see if it's got a pic. I know they're meant to be put together. The ritual of regeneration requires 44 stones. The ritual is designed so that it can be partially overlapping with a well of suffering or a ritual of the feathered knife. Picture. Well, if you'd like to, Carl. Has anyone ever used the Ritual of Regeneration with the Well of Suffering? I mean, it's meant to be used together, but has anyone actually used it together? It goes, looks from the picture, it goes under. So I would be putting the Master Ritual Stone right here. I guess, what is it? Yeah, I'm actually probably just going to use witches. I just wanted to know if there was something cool I could do. So, there's, garbage in my inventory. Clear that. Because I have at least one witch's circle in my inventory. Not inventory. Goodness. One witch's circle in my region that I could use. Let's stone. So we're gonna make a box. I usually do it out of glass because I usually have it above the altar. Watch the witches suffer, but since it's underground, I don't think it needs to be pretty. In fact, I'm tempted just to fill it in with crack sand. You right? Do I already have dolly with witches? Skeleton, snowman, silverfish. But I have an empty dolly, so I can go get the witch spawner. Hey Carl, can you fly? Or are you not that far along yet? Just so I know if you're running around or if you're flying around. You're standing. Standing works too. So what I'll do then, just fill it in here. Yeah, I know the thing you're talking about. He TP'd himself, Sapopa. But that was helpful in case. I was just wondering if I'm gonna see him zoom. Filling in holes so that they can walk around in. Filled in. Great, so they can walk around in here. Well, there are roads, so you'll have fun. You can explore. That's cool. There are roads. My base is meant to be explored. My apologies if it's getting dark in here. My room. Be any bigger than the hard to cordon off if too big. Only thing I can think about is if I'm gonna be able to shut it off, I'll be able to make an access port to underneath the couple. Oh, don't do that. There we go. So I can put a lever there. Okay. Go. Light here, so things. Whew. Emergency mute, had to sneeze. Husband is being chatty. He knows I had a bad day yesterday, so he's well, I have to do tier 5 yet, but that means killing with. I'm not in the mood for that today. Let me out. Well, what sort of things are you good at, Carl? What do you like crafting? Do you like killing things? Do you like... I got a chicken. Doggone it. Did you tour around my base then? See the whole thing? Well, you know, if you ask to be put to work, I will put you to work, and you may not like it. Are you good at Thaumcraft? I need a bunch of iron golems. All right, why don't you exit the Colosseum and take the road straight ahead. Oh, there you are. If you look in here, don't click anything yet. But if you look in here, it tells you what aspects you need, and you need 40 total of all of these 3 different types. I'm not sure if I have that. They are over here. Probably not. But you can take a look over here on the other side of the room is where I keep my aspects. And if you need items to make the aspects. Humanus and Spiritus I know for sure you need for golems, and I'd have to go back over there. Does it not say in the window which ones they are for you? I don't know if you want my knowledge sharing. You'll get a bunch of warp. I don't even have all the aspects I need to do that. Can't do that. Yeah, I don't have it turned on yet because I don't have all the aspects. But if you look inside, if you right click on it, do you see what aspects it needs? It's got the little Humanus, the Modus, and the Spiritus. Copa says the tome that I'm thinking of is something else. The right one. Oh, no. He was talking about this. This one here. You can create another book and it shares all of your research. I've done that with my husband. Can't do that. I don't have it set to output yet, Carl, because I don't have all of these essentias yet. Okay. So it might not be a good idea to ask you to do that if when you click inside here, you don't see that it needs 4 Humanus, 4 Motus, and 4 Spiritus. Craft one. So that's not a good idea. Okay, that makes sense. All right. Gotcha. Then why don't you come this way? Do you want to do some resource gathering for me? Did I run too fast? Wrong way. Come back. I ran too fast. Boo. As in metals. Since I don't have golems to set up, you can be my golem for like 10 minutes. Do you have a scythe? Hang on. Let me teach you. Flip the switch. Each one has a lever. Now you can go in. I have one right here. And all you have to do is put them in this drawer. And I have all of the mines around here. So that's all you have to do is go around to each mine, mine everything, and when they're all mined, you can come back up, type of thing. Does that work for you, Carl? Just follow the train tracks and you'll find all the different the mining holes. And it's safe, there's no mobs down here. So, it'd be good to go. Don't mind this stuff, I don't have it set up yet. Thank you. That's a great help. I appreciate it. All right. I need Diamond Dolly. Go get Witch Spawner. And I need to find out how to make eggs. That's not a problem. So I'll be making those. Let's go get circle. There you go. Okay. Yep. Nice to know. I was gonna say it wasn't loading, it looked like I went straight into the void. That was fun. Bird. Oh, I need. 4. Start with 4 witches. Hmm. There we go. 25. That I'm going to have 25 witches there, but can. Now, I don't think I actually need to give them a name in this because they default to a name called Egg. And I don't care what they're named. So I'll have a lot of witches named name tag. What do you think? Building blocks. Spawner works in a... Thanks, Carl! The cave was actually there, and I just dug out the little holes. So the mine was already, you know, the cave is natural, and I just dug out the spots for the farms. I want... it. Sure. A lot of people work that way, and it works for most people. I just like to make things pretty. What I'm doing here is I'm making a drop chute. And whoop. I'll shove her, and hopefully she won't be able to see. Just once is plenty, Carl. Once will give me a lot of materials. Out this. Think I didn't measure, but this is pretty close to a decent size. I'm sure I'll probably have some escapees, but 5. land that this is. I'm putting the witches down below. I need to activate the ritual first. But so that they don't despawn, I need to name them first. So what I'm working on is a way to drop them safely into the holding pin once I have. Okay, it's activated. Should be able to see a fire leaf dad in there. Yep. And they'll just roam around in this box. Its name. And not despawn. I don't really... You can bring them over. I hadn't gotten to a point of making a chest for them yet. So I'm a little slow on that. Put water in here. Ready's. Fuck me. Thank you. Right in the face. Name you. Stop jumping. Come on, I'd like to name you, please. Can't I name you? Because I have to put an actual name on this? I bet so. Well, let's go. Hopefully. Alright. Now that I'm in the area, I'm going to hope that they wander around and jump down this hole. Hope. Not really. Close enough. So she's down there. I got one religious heretic in the hole. Filling. I've got blood. Alright. You know what's going to be really hard that I didn't plan for? I don't have anywhere for that either, Carl. If you can find somewhere to stick it in a chest somewhere, that would be good. Otherwise, keep it. Alright. Now, Can anyone think about what I need to do that I haven't done? Hook up the pipes. No, don't harvest it, Carl. I don't have anywhere for it. Which means taking out this block. I can pipe the LP out from the side. Yeah. Pipe it out this way. Hey. Come get me. Pick. Want me? Come on. Religious heretics. 2. Go. Are you falling down the hole? There you go. Yes, Thoppin, it's a temporary witch farm. I'm making my well of suffering. I'm filling it with religious heretics. You know, because Roman Colosseum slaughtered a bunch of Christians. Hello? Well, in my villa is a storage room. You could put them in there. Move. Fall down the hole. Hi. Hi. Alright, I started with 25 name tags, which means I've got 7, 8 witches down there. Almost plenty. Come on. You know you want to fall down the hole. Get me. There you go. We'll do one more. One more. Anyone? There you go. Ow. Now the hard part. Grab the spawner. No, it doesn't matter. Got it. Doesn't matter where you put it, Carl. I don't have anywhere for it, so that's fine if you... Up to... Nope, don't matter. Down, go down. Stupid. There you go. Is that all of them? That is all the witches. Alright, so we've got plenty of witches. Tear this down. If I happen to need more witches in the future, just reset this back up. Oops. Crap. Don't suppose you want to jump down there and never come out. Oh, I fell again then. Don't go in there. Well, so I don't know how long they'll last. Now that they're throwing stuff at each other. We'll see if they can continue to heal. Okay. Good plan. I'm going to put... No, I am using Vitania's Flugel Tiara. And just so you know, it is not safe around here. I haven't lit it up well enough. It's because I went down there and they pelted me, and so they're now pelting each other. I'm hoping they'll calm down, but since they all take potions, I think they'll be okay. I didn't know. I didn't mean to break my altar. These in here, my religious heretics. I hope I spelled that right. Yes. Oh, I probably didn't. That looks screwy. Yeah, it does, Carl. But I have pretty much unlimited. That is so spelled wrong now that I'm looking at it. Oh, well. Whatever, right? Let us grab my... How do you make mechanism pipes that would move fluids? Are these basic ones? Do they move fluids too? I'm not sure what else I'm gonna have you do, Carl. I came over here for something. Not sure. Oh, those mechanism pipes. I doubt I can make these since I don't have any mechanism established. Oh. Steel and a bucket. Make 8. I have not made a configurator. So that's not possible yet. I might just have to use Buildcraft. I do not, Carl. I haven't started the mechanism quests. I'd like to work through those on my own and learn a bit before I engage in too much help with it. Mainly because I'm not very intelligent when it comes to tech stuff right now, and I'd like to learn. I just want to get the fluid moving, the LP moving, so I just want to suck it out of here and move it to my other one right now. Keep teleporting around. Pick somewhere, man. Now what I have to remember though is that more runes here. Go forward a bit and then okay. Yeah, I'm actually about done for the evening. Once I get this LP hooked up to my altar, I'm probably going to call it because I'm tired. And coming from somebody who didn't get to sleep till midnight and then woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning and couldn't go back to sleep. Sleep. Yeah. A little bit of insomnia is never fun. Okay, so if I did this correctly. Yeah, I'm not going to be on the server once I'm done here for the night. Fluid in tank. Energy pulse. It's obviously not going to go as fast as a mechanism pipe is. For now. Should be going into this one, which because I have my orb in here, about yeah, and when I put more runes of dislocation, it'll go a lot faster. My goal is to have, see the altar, the default altar can hold 10,000 LP. I want the runes of dislocation, I want enough of those so that when they add up, they get to the 10,000 LP. Which is right around 15 to 20 runes of dislocation will get you close to 10,000 LP per second. And that means that depending on the pipes you use, you'll be able to pull out everything that's in the altar in 1 second. And since I'm planning on putting like 70 runes of sacrifice, it's going to be generating a lot of LP. So, I want to be able to move it as fast as possible. Get it into my crafting altar, and then eventually bring this pipe all the way over when I get this one set up into my rune of my altar of the orb. That all set up too. So for now, this thing is no longer useful, and I'll be able to tear it down because I'll be generating LP for here. This will be always full. Always full. Because currently it's producing more LP from one tick of the witches being tortured than what the altar can hold. The altar cannot hold anymore. So that's what the tier 5 is for. I need to upgrade it again so that I can add the runes of dislocation to it. Yep. Got here. For now, it's 20 LP a second. I have almost 10,000 back into here when I had. I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. Now this is not chunk loaded, so things won't tick. Not here. Thankfully these guys are name tagged, so I think they'll stick around even though they're name tagged. They're still whacking at each other. Not nearly as furiously as they were. Yeah. Alright, so let me cross this off. So the things I need to do now is get my golems going in the mine. I'm gonna go check on it because I don't need to have my train constantly running. I just turned them on since Carl was over here harvesting stuff. He's still got stuff in here. Okay, so these things are starting to become more empty. Yep. There's my train. What's in here? Nothing. Everything's empty. So it's dropped everything off. Whoop. Put you down. Not moving. You. Shut down now, right? Ender pearls. It's funny how all the farms are all regrown already. Love it. So I will need a harvest and a gather. Because the hopper hawks don't reach full farm width size. Bunch of golems. Hello, nice to see you. Bring your friends? No? Okay. And shh, nobody knows about your friends over it. They deserved it. They're heretics. Right. That one. That's all leveled up. This should be. I've been over to your prison, not Wednesday, but I want to say Monday, because I was, wandering around the area scanning bombcraft nodes to get some more research points. So I've actually looked at your prison. I went all through it, scanning, trying to find more items to scan for Thaumcraft units. So I've actually seen your prison. It's really cool. And you got a chance to look at everything around here? I got lots of stuff. My base is huge. In order to do the biome changing, I have to decide if which method I'm going to use. If I'm going to do the witchery or if I'm going to do the Thaumcraft. I still thought it was cool, Carl. I can exaggerate if I want. Because once I decide what method I'm going to do, I am going to need to collect a whole bunch of resources. Well, Carl, witchery has biome changing. They have a ritual of changing seasons, or there's a whole book that you can pick which rituals of which biomes you want to change stuff. And then there's in the witching gadgets in Thaumcraft, there's a way to do that. Well, I have a coven of 3, and I have 2 more spawn coven witch eggs, so I'll be able to have enough in my coven. I currently have 3. So I can totally do that for the witchery rite. But let's show you this map. Here's a map of my base right now. And over here where my witchery circle is, this whole area on this side is going to be a forest. It'll be forest. This will very likely all remain a tropical beach resort type area. I don't really know. I don't want plains, but plains might work best there. We're going to be probably in the plains here for the base, but surrounding it, I'm not 100% sure. I'm really not. I mean, I'm going to start here and work my way further out. Just expand from there. This is a lot. Excuse me for the yawning. This is a lot of territory to go biome changing anyway. And I have to try to avoid changing this sinister biome, because I like the color of the grass perfectly in that square. Not very high quality, but there you go. So this is the sinister node square where I have my... You can see all the flowers everywhere. All over here, this was a giant oil spill. There's still a huge amount of oil underground. And then I have more oil somewhere in this area. But apparently I'm making oil now, so I don't need... I'm also trying to get olive trees from forestry. So I've got some forestry trees going here. Try to get olive trees because it's Rome and I need an olive grove. I just do want to put it over here with the olive grove here. But then again, I might be relocating this tree farm if it's going to be putting a whole bunch of things here. Put it over near the forest area so those extra trees don't really disturb me as much. I have plans for at least one more house or building or whatever right here. A lion statue in here. Water fountain here. This will be the area for the salination stations or whatever for mechanism. But find some gladiator statues on YouTube or something and rebuild them here in front of the Colosseum. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm yawning too much. It's time to go. I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed watching me play today. Today is Saturday. I might stream tomorrow if I'm really bored. And tomorrow would be Skyblock Sunday, so I'd be picking probably Garden of Glass is the one I'm currently playing, which is a biome, which is a Botania. So you can come catch me with that, or I will see you on Monday when my husband and I play some more Obscurity. So I will catch you then. I hope you have a good evening. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll catch you next time.